everybody. This is the tuning fork that is with the water frequency that has been created by Professor Marc-Henri, who passed away 1 year ago. And this is the one. So I wanted to tell you about the forks that I discovered some years ago, because a friend of mine in Malibu offered me a session with her friend Sandra, and I had several sessions with her, and I've been interested, and I bought my tuning forks. So each fork is for a center. You buy the center of the base, and you use these for each center. When I do the complete session for myself, it takes like 10-12 minutes. I also bought the pineal tuning forks for the gland pineal. It is very, maybe you can hear this one, very strong. And when I use it, I feel really at the center of my skull, of my brain, you know. And I bought also a pair of the home. And this is like that. I don't know if you hear it. Maybe you hear. It's a deeper vibration, cosmic vibration. So I forgot about them, and these last 3 days has been quite challenging for me. I'm not used to have pain in my body, so I know when there is a pain, there is something that is in process, and I don't kill the pain with painkillers. So this, I spoke about that. 3 days ago, I had terrible pain on my skull, on the right side of my skull, all the side, my eye, my orbit, my nose, all the side. And to the point that I was nauseous and wanting to vomit. It was very, very painful. I stayed almost all day, lie down. It was beautiful weather. I was on the daybed outside, just, be with myself and trying to feel what this pain, what I can do about it. And it felt better to give me this time without fear about the pain, to know that there is a process at work, because we have this big change of, energy shifting, raising of frequency of the planet and cosmic. So our physical matter is vibration, as also to follow the rays of frequency, and often it's awaken several things that can be memories from other timeline, or experiences that we are living right now in other timelines. And I didn't know exactly what was going on, but I trusted the process. I felt better in the afternoon, but I had this pain, less strong. I stay in the sun. I've been lie down on the ground as well, and with the intention, with the request to, help me with that. And I had a relief. So the day after, I was feeling better, but I wake up with the pain again. And I stayed in my bed like I do every morning, feeling my body from inside, and that pain was really bothering me. Pulsing inside, and I was like really connected with the pain instead of avoiding it. I worked with my hands on my skull, trying to feel what my body wanted me to do in my hands, letting my hands do. So I was thinking for sure of osteopathic treatment. And I let it do. And I went on the orbit, I went on the side of the nose, I went like on the side of my jaw, my hair, because my hair was painful. So I worked on that for a moment, and I ask inside to my higher self what could help me. And while I was doing this, suddenly came to my mind the tuning forks. So I forgot about them for a while. I don't use them very often. So I went and I take the tuning forks, and came to me to take the one with the home, this one, with the home sound. And I use this around my head, but mostly on my right side, my right ear. And I was feeling the vibration inside. And you will not believe it. Before that, I sent a message to my friend Bernard before using them, saying, I have so much pain that I don't know what is going on. Can you check about that? Because it's like, what is going on in my brain? And then I use the forks in my bed, lie down. And maybe after 10 minutes, no pain at all. It was totally gone. Totally gone. So I had a message on WhatsApp by my friend Bernard, who is bioenergetician in France, and he tested about the tuning forks. And he told me, yes, it gives you a plus. Yes, this is a good option for that. So it makes sense, because when you use this sound, it realigns you with the frequency that is evolving and raising, and helps you to evolve with it. So now I found a way. Now I'm going to bring them with me in travel, because since a couple of days, I use them. This morning again, I felt the pain coming, and I went up. I went to take a shower, hot one, to change, not outside a cold one, to let my body very expand. And I alternate hot and cold, hot and cold. And after I went here and lie down, seated, and I used all the tuning forks, and I used as well infrared light that I have. And with the intention and with the gratitude to my higher self to guide me to take the tuning forks. So this is really interesting, because the pain, I feel it like an invitation to be really with it, and to ask, and to be directed by the higher self, because I asked, because I had so much pain that I wanted to be relieved, but I didn't want to take a painkiller. I don't have painkiller even at home. So I was like, what am I going to do about it? How I can manage the pain? What I can do about that? And as I was really asking with my heart and letting go, I got the answer by my higher self, who directed me to take the tuning forks. When I bought them some years ago, I was still in Malibu. I never imagined that some years later, this will be the thing that will release my skull pain, or be about this change in frequency. So I think it's very interesting, because now more and more everywhere we see things about sound. And I see someone asking me, I don't know what are the frequency. I just know that each colors correspond to a center of energy of the body. So you have, the red for the basic center, the orange after, the yellow. Maybe it's even written on. I never check. Yeah, it's written on. I'm not really a very scholar, This is, if I see well, 396 hertz for the basic one. And after I have the orange, it's 417 hertz. And after I have the yellow, that is 528 hertz. So you see, and after you have the one for the heart center, that is 639 hertz. And after there is the blue for the expression center, the throat, that is, if I see it, 741 hertz. And after I have the purple for the coronal chakra, that is, oh my goodness, I cannot read this, 932, I think, or 832. So I have these. The one for the pineal, there is no mention of the frequency of the hertz. It just needs written pineal gland. And the one of the home is 136 136 frequency. So, and the one of the water for sure is 429.62 hertz. This is the one of the study of Professor Marc-Henri on the water. For 40 years, he studies the element water. So, and he discovered that this is the frequency of water, and he created with this company this frequency, these tuning forks. So, I decided to be more investigating about that. I had session with Sandra, and I'm gonna put her link here in the video. I mentioned her several times. I tagged her several times. So I had session with Sandra, and it's amazing because before after you can see a difference even on my face. I'm more glowing, I'm more relaxed, I look like younger after a session that lasts around 1 hour. She has the tuning forks, but she has also amazing instrument. And it's really a great gift to offer to you. And so I wanted to share with you because I'm amazed how yesterday this pain was so strong to the point that I wrote to my friend who is in France, and I work with him since 25 years at distance, in bioenergy. And I told him, can you do something? What is going on? I am still centered. And he said, no, there is no pathologic condition. He checked. You are centered, but it's because of the frequency. And he told me that him too have a lot of pain right now in his body since a couple of days. And me, when I never have pain in my joint, or I don't have pain in my joint, but this pain, I have this one, and I have one in the middle of my back that I never have back pain. And it's true, when using the forks really helped me. And because it's really realigned with each center with the frequency, it's balance, So this is what I wanted to share with you, and maybe to encourage you to discover this. It's not very expensive. I found some on... you can go on some site about that, and I don't remember the name of the site. Oh, it's somaenergetics.com. This is where I bought this one, because Sandra told me to buy on this site. But you can even find on Amazon sets. I can put a link with that, and also a link with a book that I order, because I want to know more about this. I'm amazed about the result yesterday. It was quite immediate, and to the point that I was, why did I send this message to my friend? I should just experiment and see. But I was so much in pain, I could barely speak. It was really very strong pain. It's like a pressure on the scalp, on the even the scalp was painful. Now I have nothing. I could not touch my scalp, and my bones were so painful. You know, if someone is really worrying and doesn't know that the body has a special way, the soul through the body has a special way to give information by pain, people would be freak out and say, I have a brain tumor, I have, you know, because it's very strong pain to the point that you are nauseous. It's like to, you know, wanting to vomit, but vomit what? And I had the day before, when I was lie down all day almost, I had my stomach very in bad condition too, that it's never happened to me. I have no stomach problem. So this shows me that my body was realigning with each centers, you know. And the astral, also the stomach, it's the yellow forks, and it's connected to the, you know, the astral center. So it's emotional, you know. So we are worked, and we are worked in the unconscious about several things that can also impact over timeline where we have experiences. It's symptoms that, no, it's not migraine. It's different than migraine. It's bone pressure. Migraine is more in the brain. This is in the bones. It's the bones. It's like they are stuck, or they press, or maybe it's not a migraine. I rarely had migraine, but I know what it is. But this is not a migraine at all. It's like the skull want to grow, and it's because I have a big brain. You know, in French we say, "Oh là la grosse tête," but yeah, it's like it's a pressure that is in the same time from in going outward and from outward going in. It's really weird, and it's the bones. The bones are painful to the point and I could find one point, very, very, very much painful, one point. And I was pushing on, and I used the tuning forks on, because you can use the tuning forks like that, but you can use them also like that, and you feel the vibration. So I did that, and not even 10 minutes. It has been quite a miracle. So I wanted to share this with you, and maybe to go and do some research and read about it and all this. Voila. So my friend, it starts to be night. The day is going very down. We go to the longest night of the year, and that is when I born. And I wish you a very good weekend. And as some of you know, I'm not celebrating Thanksgiving. I'm more celebrating an homage to the natives. And I'm grateful to have been guided to be on this land, because it's very strong, very powerful land, very beautiful land. And I'm grateful to be hosted here. And there is this connection with the land that is really amazing here. So I'm really grateful to be welcome here, you know. So thank you very much. Big kisses to all of you, and take good care of yourself, and maybe give it a try about that. It can be a beautiful gift for you. Bye.